crunch time in the season for you now. 2 games to go, Longford Town away this Saturday. Your thoughts on that game before we get into anything else?
Yeah, obviously, biggest game of the season now. I know I've been saying that for the last 3 or 4 games, really. They've all been cup finals, like the gaffer said, every single one of them. We've let ourselves down a bit. The fact that we've had to leave it to the last 2 games, really. We had it in our own hands, and now I think it's kind of could swing 50-50, really. Us and Hearts and Drogheda could be dragged into it, but there's no point in talking about them. It's all about us now and focusing on this game. Forget about the last game at the minute. We just need to knuckle down now for the last two weeks of the season, whatever it is, and just focus on getting results.
Speaking to Mark a short time ago as well, and he kind of pointed out the possible danger with Longford and a wounded animal approach in this, that they know where they're going, that can't be stopped anymore, and that they're going to want to put on a show for their home fans, and they've nothing to lose, so they're more likely going to come out and throw absolutely everything at you. Has that been in your mind this week? Is that something you're preparing for in terms of Haywood compared to a normal game when it's the first time you're meeting a side who are definitely going down and have nothing to lose?
I don't think so, really. Obviously he's mentioned it, that we know they're going down, they know they're going down, and like you said, they want to be impressive for the last game that they're going to have in the Premier Division for a while. But no, we're approaching it the exact same as the Shamrock Rovers game, where they're champions, or any other game. It's the exact same. So the approach is the same. Hopefully, we can get the tactics right with. I mean, just like Gaffer said this week, it's not going to be about tactics. It's going to be about the desire, determination, them kind of things. They're going to get you over the line. So that's the most important thing for us.
Is there a little bit of, you'll probably say no to this, and if you do, I'd respect that, but is there a bit of added pressure at this point as well, when you do know that games are coming fewer and further between, and you've less and less chances to make yourself assured in the Premier Division for next season? So with that and this game on the horizon, is there a bit more pressure in the mix when you're going to training during the week, or when you're getting yourself ready for the game in your head?
Yeah, obviously it's easy to say no, there's not, but we know there is. We know there's a lot of pressure to keep this club up. This club is too good to be in the position we're at the minute, where we could go down. But obviously we've been telling ourselves since the gaffer came in, we would have bit your hand off for the playoff. So we've got that in the back pocket at the minute, but it's not good enough to say that we have it in the back pocket. There are 2 games left, like you've said. That all we can do is just do our best. There's no point in saying there's any more or less pressure. It's the same. So we just want to do our best, perform as well as we can, and hopefully we can get over the line.
Speaking of performing as well as you can, a good goal from you last weekend against Shamrock Rovers. I know ultimately the result isn't what you wanted, but nonetheless, good to get on the score sheet.
Yeah, it's always nice to get on the score sheet. It's been a decent season for me individually, but that's not worth a whole lot unless the team is where we want to be, and we're not at the minute. So I'm happy to have helped the team, goals and performances, whatever, but like the gaffer said, it's all about the team. Like, the team performs at the end of the day, so it doesn't matter how I do. I just want to do my best every game. He says if you're 5 players or 7 out of 10 every game, you're gonna win the game. Or if you're 6, whatever it is, the majority are 6 or 7 out of 10 every game, you're gonna win a game. That's all you can do as an individual. Just hope you can be that one of them 7 or 8s every game, and that's going to get you over the line.
Just a quick word as well on that Rovers game last weekend and the firework incident, obviously, and talked about at length since then.
Yeah.
And there's a lot bubbling on in terms of what's going to happen to the Rovers supporters and what the club are going to do. But your thoughts being on the field at the time must have been scary enough.
Yeah, it was a bit of a whirlwind, kind of. But didn't really know what was going on. Obviously, kind of that Dundalk game, I thought it was going to be the same. I remember the smoke at the start. Didn't really think too much of it. I thought it'd blow over. But then seeing Woody go down was a bit scary. Ran over to him, and there's a few going off by our heads. Then it kind of got a bit serious then. So it's one for the memories, kind of, isn't it? Them kind of games. No, I haven't really thought about it too much since. Thank God Ivan was all right. That's the main thing.